Hi everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hodgins. We're back again and we just read some information off our friend Comic Book Resources. We caught you guys up on some update on Amazing Spider-Man, what the status is for Amazing Spider-Man 3 or TASM 3. We know that it's not happening because Andrew Garfield wants to wish that it happens, but it won't happen. Also, we let you guys know on what's going on with Batman. There's going to be a new Batman movie next year. It's animated project Nightfall. It's going to be part 1 Nightfall. Don't know why it's a part 1, but hey, whatever. Maybe they might make a 2, maybe they might make a 3. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? But anyway, it's a book that's based on a controversial story back from April of 1993 where, it's Bane broke Batman. Yep, Bane has broken Batman. The last time we saw this shit was back in Dark Knight Rises, back with Tom Hardy and Christian Bale. But now they're making this animated one next year. I don't know when next year, they just said next year. I just don't know. But anyway, also, we let you guys know on what was happening this morning with my sister and my brother. They're just out at the park right now. It's, even though it's supposed to be a medium likelihood of precipitation, there's a medium likelihood that there's going to be some precipitation today. Precipitation means shit that falls from the air. Of water, of course. Duh. That's what precipitation is. But anyway, more disappointed than the way she had laid. We gotta let you guys know that, so, the other thing we talked about this morning was, X-Men. Where is their next, step? Now, since, Krakoa is not their home anymore, what will happen with X-Men? Since now the Krakoan empire has now been fallen, don't they follow the X, which is a very, 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 very decisive play move that they did for the X-Men comics. So where is the X-Men going to go now? We just answered that question not even that long ago. So again, fans and readers or audiences are kind of skeptical about where X-Men is going to go, not just with the movies, but with the cartoons and with their comics book stories likewise. Also, I'm taking a dump right now because, I'm in the bathroom. And this would be the 5th time I've taken a dump so far today. Because, all I really had was some apple cider. And, so that's really not really much going on right now. So, again, it's really dark and really cloudy and really outside. It's really outside. So, I don't know. But also remember, it's Columbus weekend. So, again, Columbus weekend usually is really always because we don't like him. Nobody likes Columbus. If you like Columbus, then you are delusional. That's all I can say. You're delusional. But anyway, enough about that yammer. So, also, we were doing a little bit of some GMM. We did some music this morning. And I just decided I'd put on some Hogan's Heroes. Yeah, I'm doing some Hogan's Heroes. Season 1. Season 1 of Hogan's Heroes. I hadn't watched those in like 4 or 5 years. So I went on Prime Video and I'm going back and doing some Hogan's Heroes. Yep, doing some Hogan's Heroes. Anyway, and then, I was falling asleep to something last night, but I can't remember what that was, nor do I want to remember what that was, because I don't remember. But for the second time in this video, I don't want to tell you because I don't remember. So there you go. Anyway, But yes, on a brighter note, guys, I just want to let you know that sometimes in this world, there is oftentimes people who say they understand the universe, but we just know deep down in here in Hutchins Hut, we take our universe very seriously. We take our universe very seriously. That is true. That is the truth, my friend. We take our comic books and our entertainment universe very seriously here at Hutchins Hut. Very seriously. But anyway, and yeah, I also had myself an IPA this morning around 3 this morning because I felt like I needed one. So I had some IPA this morning, and then I had some apple cider. I might go back out and grab another IPA, mostly because it's like the weather is really, really bad, and I'm not feeling my best, so I'm gonna need something to kind of wake my butt up, you know? Nothing wrong with being, a morning boozer. I'm born as a loser, so I'm like, want to embrace my morning boozer and be a morning boozer loser. Boozer, loser. I'm a booze loser. I'm a boozer loser. Yeah. But anyway, enough of that yada. Let's flush that shit down the toilet, and let's go grab ourselves a beer. Beer. Making ugly men beautiful for a long time. Beer actually does help a lot of times because, again, it's been proven to help ugly men get through lots of ugly things. So, again, if you think I'm ugly, then I take that as a compliment. But again, that's because I am sort of kind of ugly. Well, a lot of girls be like, yeah, I don't know about Mr. Daniel. I don't know about Hutchins. He's kind of weird. But again, I've been called weird my whole life, so I take that as a compliment, not an insult. Because I accept and I embrace my weirdness. I have embraced and accepted my weirdness for all those to enjoy. I accept my cringe. I accept my weird. I accept my strange. Because I'm weird, I'm goofy, I'm weird, I'm silly, I'm strange, and I'm ugly. So yeah, I take it all. I take all of it. I take all of it. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. So again, make no mistake when there aren't none. Make no mistake when there aren't none. Because boy oh howdy, we already been insulted the first 20 plus years in my life. And what's gonna hurt than have insult and, insult adds the injury for 20 more, or 20 more, and then 20 more, and then 20 more years. Do I look like I give a fuck? No, I don't. Do I look like I give a fuck? No, I don't. So anyway, like I said, everything's okay as long as you rock by me. Everything's okay as long as you rock by me. Okay? Okie dokie. Artichoke. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Now, it's IPA time. Oh yeah, my friend. Oh yeah. Nice hazy ways. Hazy ways, man. Hazy ways. You got the hazy ways. Hazy ways. But oh yeah. And yes, I've made it pretty abundantly clear since the start of my channel that Hutchins Hut is not for children. Hutchins Hut is not for children. Hutchins Hut is a channel that is not made for children. In fact, that has been the mission this entire time. This channel is not for children. Not for children. Not for children. So, make no mistake unless you want to make it. Make no mistake unless you want to make it. Okay? Okay. because sometimes we do a lot of weird stuff on here, and that we do. For that is true. That is true. All the phrase true, true and through, truth and through. What is going on with my grandma? Grandma, what's going on with my grandma? I'll say, hey, grandma, what's up? I'm just going to see what's going on with my grandma. I haven't talked to her since September. I haven't talked to my grandma since September. So, again, I want to see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on up in Amish country, Pennsylvania? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on in Amish country, Pennsylvania? Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. How's it going? Grandma's taking her time. Cause she's taking her time, cause you know she's got the kind, cause you know she loves me so, because you know she loves me so. Oh yeah, my friends, oh yeah, hell yeah. We coming from us, what? What happened? What happened? Something happened to my grandma. I need to see what happened. She said something happened to her. I'm trying to see what's going on. What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, my brother is going up with my grandma to go see Noah's Ark on stage. Cancer from... Oh, wow, this is not good. My grandma has cancer. This is not good. This is not good. My grandma is going through some cancer. She's going for cancer. That's a bummer. My own grandma. My grandma. My grandma Hutchins. She's going through a lot of... I don't know about a lot, but she's been going through some cancer. She's been battering cancer. We have cancer in our family. It traces all the way back thousands of years ago. Thousands and thousands of Hutchins have suffered with cancer. Thousands of us have suffered with cancer. So it kind of runs in the family, don't you know? It comes from, my father's side of the family. My father's side of the family. My father's side of the family gives me cancer, and the my mom's side of the family gives me depression, anxiety. Yep. So yeah, that's why I'm usually an effed up person, and I kind of have some effed up thoughts sometimes when I just kind of spout out some stuff on the fly. Because I've always been kind of spouting out stuff on the fly. I've been kind of sprouting out stuff on the fly all my life. And is there anything that they're going to do about it? Nope. Is there anything they're going to do about them? Nope. Not even remotely. Oh. Yeah, so... Now, apparently, it's been revealed my grandma has cancer in the uterus. The uterus. The uterus. You know where that is. I mean, you should know where that is. If you took biology class, you should know where the uterus is. I mean, should. If you don't, then go back to school. Go back to school, my friend. If you don't know where the uterus is, go back to school. Go back to med school. Go back and learn how to be a real fucking doctor. Ayo. But again, like I said, my friends, pretty good. Yeah, I'm just reaching out to my grandma. She was asking how I am. And says, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Sarah and Jocko went to look at balloons. Look at the balloons. They might be back. Yeah, I'm just letting my grandma know what school's up to. I said, hey, math and science has been challenging, and English has been real fun. English has been a real hoot. English has been a real hoot. Yep. Yep. Watching lots of videos and making more videos on the side. Yeah, Grandma was saying, oh yeah, she loves the Balloon Fest down here in Albuquerque. The Albuquerque Balloon Fest is actually one of those things, you know. It's a touristy kind of thing down here, out here in the Quirky. Out here in the Quirky, we love to stay quirky, and quirky is just another word for weird, strange, peculiar, peculiar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I said watching lots of videos and making more videos on the side. Lost weight as well. Walk all the time. I can see them upstairs sometimes. I'm just letting my grandma know that I've lost weight and I walk all the time. And yeah, she was asking me if I see the balloons from my house. Yeah, I can see them upstairs. Sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. 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 Sometimes I do. Sometimes. New Mexico hat. New Mexico hat. Alright. Leo. It's not that bad, boy. It's not bad, eh? Make no mistake unless you want to make them. Make no mistake unless you want to make them. For realsy. For real. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. I want to give you entertainment now. Want to give you some showing how. Science Jackson. I am for real. My name is Daniel Douglas Hodgins. I give you some entertainment now. Hey. Hey. I did notice you lost weight in the last picture Sarah sent. Good job. Thanks. Yeah, buddy. Okay. Yeah. So, what is going on today? Well, that is a good question. Because we are going to see what is going on with the universe. We're going to my school website, UNM, going to UNM. Got to see what's going on. What's going on up here, my friends? And what's going on over there? I'm up here, they're right there. They're right here, they're right there. Okay, my friends. But first, let's see what Grandma said. Guess Sarah and Jonathan are making you eat more healthy. Well, sometimes. Well, sometimes. Well, sometimes. How's Mom doing? Awful. Back to what I was doing. Everyone's a wobo. Everyone's a wobo. Everyone's a wobo. Everyone's a wobo. Now let's check Canvas. See if my grades have been done. What's going on? Key term mastery. So I still have the key term, the chapter 8 quiz. The chapter 8 quiz. Well, the best thing about my science class. The best thing about my science class is that all his assignments are due on midnight, whereas my math teacher, he has it due at dinner time. Well, most of the time on Friday at dinner time. So right now, my math teacher has not posted anything yet, but that's all right. Let me see what is happening. Let's see what's going on in the email, eh? Microsoft email. Yayo. What's going on in Microsoft email, yo? What's going on? Okay, psychology has been graded. Canvas announcements, police alert. Yes, there's been lots of police alerts. There have been a lot of police alerts. There's been a lot of police activity, dude. There's a lot of police activity over there right now, my man. There's a lot of police activity. Lots of police activity. Oh man, there's a lot of police activity, my friend. Lots of police activity. Hey, what is my grandma saying? Yeah, she's saying, yep, sorry to hear about her. Does she like her new job? And is David going to your mom's house after Noah? David would be going to my mom's house after Noah. Is going to help her move some boxes and stuff. Okay. She's been bored and depressed often. Her school, job, yeah, I'm just reminding my grandma what's going on with my mom. I said, yeah, she's been bored and depressed very often. Her school job sucks, as far as I heard. They give her nothing to feel or do most times either. She does no teaching or facilitation. And my mom has this job at the school where she has no teaching and no facilitation at all. Just sits there and looks busy. I said, David's been pretty good, I guess. Dave is still an old cuckoo that sleeps all day. Yep, my stepdad is still an old cuckoo that just sleeps all day. Yep, David has been pretty good, I guess. Dave is still an old cuckoo that sleeps all day. Their dog is huge. The dog is huge. Yep, my mom and my stepdad, their dog is huge. Huge. When I mean by huge, I mean huge. For real, for real. They is. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, on the bright side though, you get to hang out with me. Get to hear me have my conversations with my grandmother. You don't get to have that all the time on Hutchins Hut. But hey, there's a first time for everything, ain't there? There's a first time for everything, ain't there? I'm drinking myself a IPA Athletic Free Wave Hazy Wazy. Well, actually feeling extra wazy. Getting some hazy while getting lazy. And you know I am feel lazy today because if you haven't noticed, it is not really that nice outside right now. It is wet, cold. Well, it's not really cold. It's only 65 degrees, but holy crow, yeah, it definitely feels like it's 45 degrees, not 65 degrees. But, Whatever, it's fine. We're in the desert. So, you know. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, Grandma's going on philosophically, saying, yeah, Dave could be the reason for her depression. Working and taking care of him is an all-time low. How do you like Sarah's dog? Calmer. Sarah's dog is calmer. The reason I don't put my sister's dog on the Hutchins hut is kind of simple, honestly. The real reason I don't put my sister's dog on the Hutchins hut like I did with my mom's and dad's dog is, well, that's an easy answer. I'll tell you. The reason I can confirm that is because let's just say or dog is kind of quiet. Sarah's and Jocko's. Sarah's and Jocko's. It's a I was trying to give some more definition to my grandma's question about the dog. I was like, yeah, it's Sarah and brother's dog. It's quiet, it's calm, white and brown splotches. Sleeps most of the day too. Really lazy. 3 years old. Yeah. Are you having fun yet? It's only already half hour now, my friends. Yeah. Are you having fun? I don't know. 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 Minima. For shits and giggles, let's see what's on my memories. Renewable content. Star Wars universe, dopeheads. I would drink it all up if Coca-Cola had that. Yep, that's what they did. Chris Evans' Human Torch died in the post-credit of Deadpool Wolverine in 2024. Also, he's grown very old. Because of multiverse, Cassandra Nova pulling everyone and everything around. He didn't last that long considering the time, with the exception of those final dying moments. I still hate Cassandra a lot. I hate Cassandra Nova. I hate her. I hate Cassandra. I hate Cassandra. Oh, now my grandma reached back to me. She said, that would be my kind of dog. Short walks, eat and sleep, maybe some cuddle along the way. Hey. Good. Unfortunately, I have no clear idea what the year will bring to the table. Ironically, 2026 looks like it might be good. Ironically, 2026 looks like it might be good. Yep. because I'll do a whole thing about that, hopefully over the Christmas break. This was old news. And no, we haven't seen him in a while. Grandpa is putting on some pot roast for lunch before catching some shows. Catch you up later. Love yous. Yeah, you too, Grandma. You too. See you later. Enjoy your pot roast. My family loves pot roast. Yeah. Gotta have some meat. Gotta have some meat and potatoes and carrots and those crusty rolls. Good times. Good times. Good times. Good times. It's funny that you say that. Somebody on Twitter said the billionaires investing in space travel don't want Star Trek, but they want Dune. Again, they're idiots. For good reason. Unless McDonald's changes, I'm boycotting them. I was there last week. And unfortunately, my brother wasn't too keen about the Big Mac and how its quality over time has stagnated to the point where it was more bread than beef. Yeah, do you ever wonder why like McDonald's oftentimes wasn't really that good, because like the quality over time has been stagnated to a point where it's more bread and less beef? Yeah. That's the thing though. It's like you get more bread and you don't have any meat. You know what I mean? It's like, where's the meat? Like, where's the beef? Where's the beef? Like the old woman from Wendy's is like, where's the beef? Where's the beef? Where's the beef? We need a series on this. An alternate reality where Anakin Skywalker never gone to the dark side. I really want to have a series where Anakin Skywalker never goes to the dark side. And I'm not talking about Lego Star Wars. I'm talking about real Star Wars. That would be cool. If we can actually have a series, a live action series, where we have Hayden Christensen coming back, and he's like, oh, and then we're going to have a young dude playing Luke Skywalker, and be like, hey, you have Anakin. Anakin's just Anakin. But again, as far as, the whole Mark Hamill, he's made it kind of abundantly clear that he's done with Star Wars, so I don't know. Plus, Mark Hamill has just become a grouch. and he doesn't want to play anymore. Um, Sounds like a pathetic reason. Marvel Studios dropped Kang the Conqueror not because of Jonathan Majors, but because there was low fan interest to his character. Pathetic reasons to why Marvel is totally getting fucked in the near future. Pathetic reasons to why Marvel is totally getting fucked in the near future. Yep, that's the truth. They dropped Jonathan Majors, and then they were like, oh, who are we going to have? Dr. Doom. But who we have is Dr. Doom. Robert Downey Jr. It's like, that's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. You know, that's dumb. I wish we had a Hungry Jack's in the USA. But again, the Hungry Jack is kind of like the Australian equivalent to Burger King. I wish we could have these. Again, why is it that places around the world have better food than we do? I don't know. Maybe because their shit's not added sugar and they don't have processed shit in their food. I don't know. You ever wonder why food around the world tastes better than if you're here in the US? Well, it's all the chemicals and all the additives and shit. Tom Brady made a huge donation to Hurricane Milton. Yeah. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT of the NFL. That's why he is the GOAT of the NFL. I mean, for real. There is no other GOAT than Tom Brady. There is no other GOAT in NFL that can top off, in a sense, of Tom Brady, because Tom Brady's freaking awesome. He's the best. I mean, hell, I used to watch him when he was in New England. I'm so old, I remember him in New England. The courage to keep going. Used to play these on the radio stations, but I don't take them seriously anymore. The new Babysitters Club books are so dumb. Yes, they are. Yes, I can confirm. I can confirm that. The new Babysitters Club books are so dumb. They're so dumb. So very dumb. So very dumb. So very dumb. I sometimes ask myself every day the very question of what can I do to make my parents' life easier again? And usually each day typically gets met. Personal goals, entertainment, other side quests that either get done significantly later or delayed altogether. For some reason, I really love this hat. It's extra bright and comfortable on my head. It is. I think the last Ghostbusters movie was decent, but I think it was stupid that the story included the daughter talking to a ghost. I still feel this way today. I still feel this same way today. I think that's kind of stupid. The daughter is talking to a ghost. I still say this is stupid. I still say that's stupid. Despite some of the numbers and flaws this year, I believe the Gamecocks will do better in basketball, not horrible in football once like last year. I still watch them no matter what. I still watch them no matter what. That's why I have the hats up in my room. Yeah. Anyone loves nachos as much as her. You get flaming hot Doritos, You put a bunch of shit on top of it, and you have a cheesy mukbang of a bunch of fucking nachos. It's like, yo, chill, girl, chill. That's crazy. That's crazy. If you're gonna eat that much shit on top of your nachos, which aren't really nachos, they're just flaming hot Doritos, like what the hell, man? Ugh. For obvious reason, the reason I don't call my ninjas every night anymore is because I need my sleep. So without my sleep, I become a grump. Well, now, this is what we have from the Amazing Spider-Man. I met him in 2017 in New York City. I did. I met Andrew Garfield in New York City. I did. He came up to the street. He's like, "Hey, you got one of my hats." I'm like, "Yes, I have one of your hats. I love you. I love you, Spider-Man. I love you." He's like, "Yay, it's awesome." I also got a selfie with him. You know. It appears to be San Francisco pulled it off again with another successful win. Congratulations, brothers, on your winning. This is why I love San Francisco. They are for real. They are for real. This is why I love San Francisco. They are for real. They are for real. They're for real. I mean, talking about nowadays, San Francisco, it's like, oh yeah, Brock Purdy, he got injured, so he's going to have to sit out on this one. I know we're going to still win. We have to win against Tampa this weekend. Because if we don't, then, yeah, we're not going to see the end of it. We're not going to see the end of it. Plus, there's still time, guys. There's still time. All right? There's still time. All right? All right. Yeah. Yeah, I was watching Let's Make a Deal on this day 2 years ago. Let's make a deal with Wayne Brady. Wayne Brady is like, yeah. Wayne Brady is like, got so much cred. It's like not even funny. It's like, oh yeah, you know, CBS All Access. You can watch them anytime you want. CBS All Access, or if you have a Paramount Plus, you could watch it anytime you want. Any freaking time you want. For real. For real. For real. For real. Let me see what the hell's going on here. Okay, I shared my memories. Alright, let's see. I don't know. But hey, I met one of the 3 Spider-Mans. I haven't saw Tom and I haven't seen Toby, but I have seen Andrew. Well, in real life. Yes, in real life. I have seen Andrew in real life. He's really cool. It kind of like he came up to me like it was kind of accident. It was kind of like an accident. He's like, "Hey, Daniel, right? Yeah. I see you're wearing one of my winter beanie hats." I'm like, "Yes." And I saw you got one of those Nautica winter jackets. I'm like, "Yep." I was like, "You a big fan of mine?" I'm like, "Yep. I always am, Spidey. I always am. I always am." Yeah. 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 Now, I don't even, well, holy shit, it's early. It's only 8 o'clock in the Quirky right now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning in the Quirky right now. And I still don't know if my sister and brother are going to get back. They said they're going to be back by lunchtime. But right now, it's not lunchtime. It's still 8 o'clock in the Quirky time. Which means it's lunch. It's like lunchtime It's like lunchtime in the East Coast, but over here in the Quirky, no, it's early over here in the Quirky. It's really early right now in the Quirky, because I'm on the Mountain Time Zone. I just call it the Quirky. Oh yeah, and then about an hour ago, I was listening to some Ghostbusters, and it was a heavy metal cover of the Ghostbusters. It was actually absolute dynamite. It was really good. If you follow me on my Facebook, you can go watch it. Um, Also, a couple hours ago, I said how Amazon Prime Video is down for lots of their viewers unable to watch their TV. The ironic thing is, I'm watching it right now with Hogan's Heroes. Which, oh yeah, I'm not watching that, by the way. I'm just doing it as a background. But let me go change it. What the heck? Okay. Alright, let's see what episode I got to. Episode 4. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Episode 4. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Now let's go over the Tubi. Tubi, Tubi dooby dooby dooby, Tubi dooby dooby, Tubi dooby dooby, Tubi doo, Tubi doo, Tubi doo doo. Yeah. So what's going on with Tubi? Uh, nah, doing some Lego Masters. I did some well, I got American Ninja I gotta finish. Alf, Dungeons and Dragon, Alcatraz, Journey to the West. I did not finish that yet. What the hell was that over here? What else do we have, man? Fear not, Gordon Ramsay has arrived. No. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can find the Hells Angels. Hells Angels. I used to watch them all the time. Hells Angels. I know they have the Hells Angels on here. Yeah. Hells Angels. Oh yeah, Hells Angels is awesome. Oh yeah. The Hells Angels. This was the one I did from a couple of years ago. The real MC. Yep, Hells Angels. Prison Run. They're running from prison. Prison Run. Highway Run. Prison Run. Highway Run. Prison Run. Highway Run. Prison Run. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm going back and watching the movie from 2019. The last time I watched The Hells Angel was all the way back during the pandemic. That was like about 5 years ago was the last time I played it. Well, back on my Tubi, of course, but not my brother's, because we have my brother's on the Roku stick. But we don't have my Tubi yet on the Roku stick. Mostly because, I already have my YouTube on the Roku stick, so. I mean, make no mistake when there are none. Make no mistake when there are none. Make no mistake when there aren't none. Okay? It's just one of those days. One of those days, and was it these nights? I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look up some lyrics. Lyrics to I'm gonna look up lyrics to Hotel California. Okay, you guys are gonna get a little bit of Daniel Sings. You guys ready? You guys are gonna get a little bit of Daniel Sings, okay? You're gonna get some Daniel Sings. Are you guys ready? We're gonna do some Eagles first. Alright. On a dark desert highway, true wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for a night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. And I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this can be hell. And then she lit up a candle and she showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Put your room at the Hotel California. Any time of year, you can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She's got a Mercedes Benz. She got a little pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweats. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. So I call up a captain, please bring me my wine. He said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. And still those voices are coming from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. They living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibi. Mirror in the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. She said, we're just all prisoners here of our own device. And in the master's chambers, they gather for a feast. They stab it with their stealing knife, but they just can't kill the beast. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, says the night man, we are programmed to receive. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. We're living it up at the Hotel California. What a nice surprise, what a nice surprise. Bring your alibis. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shit, they're back.